Kerry, Hilbert. This is A Best Roofing. I'm the commercial sales manager here. Ooh, very, very simple. I like to deal with entrepreneurs. I like those people are normally hardworking individuals that they just want the facts. And, I understand what they need. They need a good roof, and I know how to provide that. And it's just like selling to a twin of me. Mm-hmm. So much easier than residential. It's right up my alley. Dealing with entrepreneurs, those guys are the backbone of America. On a cold call, the first thing I would say is, are you having any roofing issues? And you having leaks or anything? Any problems up there whatsoever? And if they say yeah, and then I'll talk to them about A-Best. Been around 33 years, and if they want us to name drop, we can do that. We can tell them all the properties that we're on down in downtown Tulsa right now. Huge properties. We can go there, or we can go ahead and get on the roof. Whatever they want to do. And you know how it is, cold calls. Sometimes you get in there and you knock on that door and they shut the door. They say, no, we're good. You got to be a big enough boy to say, well, all right, man, sure hope you have a great day. And if anything changes, here's my card. Walk on out the door. Normally, it's always, especially in the commercial, you got to find who the yes guy. You got to find the guy that can make the decision. The decision makers are the hardest things to find. So probably the number one deal would be, well, you got to talk to so and so, and sometimes so and so is in New York. But you got to bob and weave around that. You got to impress the gatekeeper, and make them say, hey, we really need to take time and talk to this guy. Well, depending upon what the roof is, a lot of the roofs, we get up there and we can find ways to Band-Aid their roof and get them through, until hopefully better times or better finances. We want to totally do a tear off and new roof every time, because that way we know they're not going to have any issues. But there's times when you can't do that, and we just try to find ways to Band-Aid the whole program. I mean, sometimes it's a coating, sometimes it's several different things it could be. But just get up there and look and see what we can do to get the customer taken care of. And it depends again also what he's looking for. I mean, does he want 20-year peace of mind where it's an NDL? Or does he want a 10-year? I mean, does he know, hey, I'm 10 years, I'm out of here. Well, why get a 20-year NDL? Mm-hmm. He just wants these covered for him. So whatever the customer wants, I mean, that's what the number one thing we got to do is take care of his need. I think it's the utmost. The relationship is probably the number one thing for me. It's one thing that I try to impress upon my guys, that they not only go there to sell a roof, they need to go there and get to know the guy. They need to know something about him. The best things to do is to turn that customer into a friend. And that happens very often, if you have any interest whatsoever in who you're talking to. I would say that, you want to be a sponge anytime you're around somebody that's a real good salesperson. Noticing everything that you can about somebody, picking things up when you're meeting them, always remembering their name. That is huge, because if you can't remember their name from the beginning till the end, then sales may not be your game. But that'd probably be the biggest thing, know their name. Oh man, we are so lucky here. I tell you, 33 years in business, We have the perfect name. We have the brand. People know who we are, and they know that. And myself being a commercial sales manager here, if there's a problem, I don't have to call somebody to fix it. I can fix it right now, because that's what we do. That's what we're going to do. I don't have to go up the ladder, because we're going to fix it. We're going to walk away, and the customer's going to be thoroughly pleased with what they got, or we're going to do everything in our power to make them that way. We've never, as long as I've been here, had a roof situation that we didn't solve eventually. Sometimes some of these are so complicated, you may have to go back a time or two, but the thing that some of the operators that we deal with love about us is that we're going to be persistent. We're going to find the answer, no matter how long it takes. Most of the time it's a short process. It's simple and we see what it is, but sometimes it's not so simple. And we're still always going to be here, and that's the nice thing about A-Best. We're going to be here. My phone's going to ring and I'm going to answer it. A-Best phone's going to ring and somebody's going to answer it, and you're going to get some service. Somebody's going to be there. So we don't ghost you. And everybody understands that here at A-Best. If you're not part of that, then you won't be a part of A-Best very long, because we don't need you. We want the people that want to be there, all about the customers and doing the right thing. Oh, I think it's imperative. We're lucky here. We got our CEO, Rita. She is she's on top of all that stuff. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not the computer guru around here. Nobody comes to me with computer questions. I'm not the guy. We have a bunch of different people that take care of all that stuff. And but it's huge. People tell me all the time. They see us everywhere. I'm telling you, again, I've been in business for probably all in all around 35 years, and Rita's the first female boss that I ever had, and she rocks it, man. She makes me think about things that I wouldn't think about. I come in there with my mind made up about something, and after I leave there, she moved me some other way that I didn't think I did. She brings up new ways of thinking of things that I don't normally do. I go in there with a plan already, and then she comes in there, what about this? I'm like, oh wow, I didn't think of that.
So who's the funniest person at A-Best? Is it you?
No. No, the funniest person here would probably be Xavier too. Yeah. Xavier's great with the camera and does well on the TV.
Who's the smartest person here?
Oh, me, of course.
Who's the nicest? Who's the most humble? Maybe. Is that you too?
That's me.
That's you. Oh my god.